Welcome back, gamers! Today we're diving deep into 10 of the most anticipated games of 2025. Each title promises not only cutting-edge graphics and storytelling, but also massive fan engagement and innovation across genres. Grab your controllers, let's break down what's coming. First up is Ghost of Yōtei, releasing on October 2nd exclusively for PS5. This highly anticipated sequel to Ghost of Tsushima transports us to the snow-blanketed island of Hokkaido. You'll play as Atsu, a ronin entangled in a civil war between rival clans while uncovering secrets tied to the indigenous Ainu people. The gameplay expands with grappling hooks, archery, and environmental stealth options. Players can take different paths through a non-linear world where honor clashes with survival. This game is single-player only, focusing on cinematic storytelling, fluid swordplay, and emotional immersion. The community is especially excited about the richer cultural depth and visual enhancements powered by the PS5's capabilities. For fans of historical action adventures and layered narratives, this is a must-play. Next up, Metal Gear Solid Delta: Snake Eater, launching on August 28th for PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC via Steam and Epic. This full remake brings one of the most beloved espionage stories of all time into the modern era. Built on Unreal Engine 5, it features reimagined visuals, refined stealth mechanics, and all original voice performances. You'll relive the journey of Naked Snake in Cold War Russia, crawling through dense jungles, sneaking through enemy compounds, and battling legendary bosses. This is a single-player stealth action game and a love letter to longtime Metal Gear fans. The community's buzzing about how faithful the remake remains while still making room for gameplay upgrades. If you're into spy thrillers, survival gameplay, and complex political intrigue, don't miss this. Third on our list is Doom: The Dark Ages, arriving on May 15th across PS5, Xbox, and PC, and also included in Game Pass at launch. This brutal reimagining of the Doom formula trades space stations for blood-soaked medieval castles. You'll fight demonic hordes with new weapons like a bone-crushing flail, a powered-up shield, and yes, you'll even ride a cybernetic dragon into battle. As a single-player FPS, it delivers heavier movement and more deliberate combat while retaining the glory kill system fans love. id Software has confirmed more environmental storytelling and larger-than-ever boss encounters. The community is thrilled about the darker, heavier tone that pushes Doom into new but fitting territory. If you crave adrenaline, metal soundtracks, and tactical brutality, this one's got your name on it. Coming in at number 4 is Monster Hunter Wilds, releasing February 28th on PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. This open-world evolution of the Monster Hunter franchise introduces dynamic weather, cross-platform co-op, and deep gear customization. You can ride mounts, set up pop-up camps on the fly, and experience real-time day-night cycles that influence monster behavior. The game supports both single-player and up to 4-player online co-op, and Capcom has confirmed full cross-play support at launch. With 14 weapon types and seamless environments, Wilds is designed for both new hunters and longtime veterans. Players are praising its visual leap and more narrative-driven approach. If you enjoy strategic co-op, deep crafting systems, and huge boss battles, this is your game. At number 5, we have Borderlands 4, dropping September 12th for PS5, Xbox Series XS, PC, and eventually Switch 2. Gearbox is taking things to the next level with a fully seamless open world, new vault hunters, and a grappling hook traversal system. Expect even more loot, more chaos, and more hilarious dialogue. This FPS looter-shooter supports single-player and up to 4-player online co-op. You'll explore multiple planets without loading screens, jump into high-speed vehicle chases, and gear up for raid-style boss fights. The community is pumped about expanded customization options and the larger narrative scope. If you love fast-paced gunplay, irreverent humor, and endless loot, Borderlands 4 is calling your name. Next is Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, launching June 26th as a PS5 exclusive. Hideo Kojima returns with a mind-bending sequel that blends exploration, survival, and emotional storytelling. Set in a fractured Australia, the game challenges players to rebuild communities and navigate supernatural storms with help from new allies and upgraded traversal tools. This is a single-player experience where gameplay revolves around terrain navigation, resource management, and symbolic world-building. It's a slower-paced game, but the emotional impact and next-gen visuals are second to none. Critics are calling it the first true PS5 game to push the console's full potential. If you appreciate thought-provoking narratives and immersive world design, this game is a journey worth taking.
At number 7, Assassin's Creed Shadows, set for release on March 20th for PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. Finally, the series goes to feudal Japan, offering 2 playable protagonists, a stealthy shinobi and a powerful samurai. Ubisoft has leaned heavily into historical detail, mature storytelling, and a dynamic open world with weather and time-of-day systems that affect gameplay. This is a single-player action-adventure with RPG elements. You'll sneak through bamboo forests, scale castles, and engage in cinematic duels. Fans are excited about the dual character system and the grittier, more personal storytelling. If you're a history buff or just love parkour-styled stealth gameplay, this one's for you. 8th is Atomic Heart 2, releasing late 2025 for PS5, Xbox, and PC. This single-player sci-fi FPS returns to an alternate Soviet reality, now featuring floating cities, space whales, and wild biome-based level design. Players will wield bizarre weapons and psychokinetic powers while unraveling cryptic narratives. While co-op is rumored, solo play remains the focus. Developer Mundfish has promised larger environments and more varied enemy types than the original. Fans are hyped for its surreal visuals, ambitious storytelling, and outlandish world building. If you enjoy games like BioShock or Control, this title brings the weirdness in spades. At number 9 is Little Nightmares 3, set to launch October 10th on PS5, Xbox Series XS, PC, and Switch 2. This eerie puzzle platformer introduces online co-op, letting 2 players explore a terrifying world filled with creepy environments and grotesque enemies. You can also play solo with an AI partner. The game expands on past entries with more open levels and interactive horror set pieces. The community is praising the atmospheric design and new co-op elements. If you love unsettling art styles, light platforming, and subtle horror, this is your fall release. And finally, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Expected in late 2025 as a Switch 2 exclusive. Samus Aran returns in a first-person adventure that mixes classic exploration with next-gen presentation. The game promises interconnected worlds, new suit upgrades, and lore-rich environments. It's single-player only, designed to immerse you in quiet tension and sci-fi intrigue. Retro Studios has reportedly focused on delivering smooth controls, modern level design, and jaw-dropping visuals that rival the best in the genre. Fans are ecstatic about finally getting a follow-up to Prime 3 after more than a decade. For lovers of atmospheric exploration and rewarding backtracking, Metroid is back. And there you have it, 10 games that are set to define gaming in 2025.
Whether you love narrative epics, brutal combat, or eerie puzzle adventures, there's something on this list for you. Let me know which title you're most excited about in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more deep dives into gaming's future. Until next time, happy gaming!